Hi friends, today I'm going to read a story called Armadillo Rodeo. Armadillos, 1, 2, 3, Bo, let's go! Mama Armadillo called to her boys as they headed out to dig deep in the heart of Texas hill country. Stay close! Her boys didn't see too well, just like all armadillos, and she didn't want to lose them, especially Bo, who was always wandering off. 1, 2, 3, Bo, don't go getting distracted on me. But Bo already was. He was looking at a lizard. Curious as always, Bo followed the lizard down to Can Creek, just as Harmony Jane came sliding down the bank from the Curly H, wearing her brand new boots, pointy-toed, high-heeled, hand-tooled, chili pepper red boots with fancy cutworks, tall tops, and a Curly H brand. She was here to scuff them up. Today was rodeo day, and Harmony Jane was not about to ride in a barrel race looking like a tenderfoot in her new boots. She found a muddy place and hopped and splashed until the boots had a worn, lived-in look. Pleased, she whooped and hollered, "Look at me! Won't you just look at me?" Bo's ears perked up at the sound of that pretty voice. He lifted his head and squinted. What he saw was all that red leather. Shimmering and prancing over the creek bed. Why, for sure it looked to Bo as if he had found a friend, a rip-roaring, rootin'-tootin', shiny red armadillo. Bo grinned. "Howdy!" he shouted. Harmony Jane, job done, lit off through the back 40 of the Curly H. Bo never looked back. He blinked and squinted as he tuttled after his bright red friend as fast as he could go. "Wait up!" he called. Back at the creek, Mama twitched her ears. "Is that hollerin' one of my boys?" she asked. "Armadillos, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, Bo, he'd done it again. Bo arrived at the rodeo just as Harmony Jane was swinging up on top of her pony Spotlight. He saw the perky nose and silver tail of the red armadillo leaping up ahead of him. "Wait for me!" Bo called. When Spotlight felt Bo on his back, he gave a hop and buck. Harmony Jane stayed aboard, but Bo was tossed high in the air. The little armadillo landed in the dust. As he unrolled, he smiled, brushed himself off, and shouted, "Hey, partner, you're my kind of friend." Bo tried to catch sight of the rip-roaring red armadillo, but he had to move fast. As he zigged and zagged across the arena, Mama Armadillo, with her 3 boys, was hot on his trail, asking everyone she met if they'd seen her Bo. Bo was still looking when he saw the armadillo heading for the barbecue. "I'm right behind you," Bo called. But before he could catch up, the armadillo disappeared under the blue-checked tablecloth. Bo dove after him and peered around. His friend was nibbling on something green, so Bo ambled over and took a big bite. It was a red-hot, bright green jalapeno pepper. His mouth on fire, Bo ran out and doused his head in lemonade to stop the burn. "Delicious," he gulped. "What's next?" Chow time over, the cowhands got out their fiddles and everyone went into the barn for a little dancing. Bo struggled to see his pal. Finally, he spotted a flash of red right in the middle of all those stomping feet. Bo two-stepped towards his frisky new friend and cut in. Harmony Jane went tap, slide, tap with her right foot, then heel stomp, heel kick with her left, and Bo was hurled high in the air. As he landed in the hayloft, he let out a rebel yell, "Yee-haw!" Not far away, Mama Armadillo heard the commotion. "That's my Bo," she cried. By the time Bo made it down from the hay chute, the dancing floor was empty. Harmony, Jane, and her friends had settled around the campfire. She looked down at her boots. They were starting to pinch. She slipped them off and tossed them behind her. Bo bounded up to the pointy-toe, high-heeled, hand-tooled, chili pepper red boots. "Howdy," he said. You're mighty hard to follow, to keep up with. My name's Bo. What's yours?" His new friend didn't answer. Bo stepped even closer. He could see the perky nose and the shy smile. "What's next?" he asked. But instead of answering, his friend fell over plop, and Bo was left looking down an opening. He stuck his head in and sniffed. It didn't smell like an armadillo. He poked his nose against the leather. It didn't feel like an armadillo. He squinted up close. It didn't even look like an armadillo. Nose in the air, he wailed, "You're not an armadillo!" Not far away, the sharp ears of his ma recognized the voice of her boy. His three brothers heard him too. Their search was over. "Boys, let's go get Bo and head for home." "Time to sleep, Bo," his ma said. We have to go out and dig tomorrow." "Yes, Ma." But boys, Bo was thinking about the curly H. He knew that whenever he wanted a change, he could mosey on down for some red-hot chili pepper excitement, and his ma will always be there to bring him home. All right, friends, see you next time.